Before you decide to opt in or opt out of this accelerator, I want you to see some of the things that you'll be learning to do inside. And I want you to know that you can do them with materials or without materials, because it's not about the materials. It's about learning the sequence and how to present this work. I also want you to know that in addition to the accelerator, there's a free community to support you as you do this work, and that you will be able to do it in just minutes a day. So this is not for the parent who has all of the time in the world. It's about having about 6 minutes of intentional practice with your child and knowing what to do in those 6 minutes. I want you to look at that work. Meek rat starts with meek rat starts with okay, where is that? Where's
here?
Now this is a
Bear.
okay, the bear. And the bear starts with, where do you see that sound?
Here.
Okay, then that means that the bear goes under it.
I understand it. I did it!
Is that right? Can you look at all of them? Yeah?
Yes!
This is me teaching you that you have everything you need, because these are basic magnetic letters, and these are things that people have around the house, and you all can play sound games and say, okay, well, let's find 2 things that have the S sound, and this ends up being the soy sauce and also the syrup. And we're gonna match that with that. What about bread? And we have over here, back here, bagels. So those are your 2 things. And what is this? We have some grease and some garlic, right? And what about V? We have vanilla and we have vinegar. And what about, we have honey and we have hot sauce. It is not about the materials, it's about knowing what to do, and we can teach everyone how to do this, what sequence, how to teach it, how to practice, and how to do this in minutes. This is an example how this work can be done with any kind of material once you know how to do it. This is an old board that's been around for literally 10 years. Plain magnetic letters. Where is G? Where is A? Where is E? Where is S? Where is T? Let's build SAT. Let's switch that and make it set. Let's switch this out to make it set. Let's switch this out to make it get. What do we have to change? From set to get. Great, and now let's add a new sound. This is V. It makes the V sound. So where's V? Now, what do we call a pet doctor? A vet. Let's build that word. Vet. And you know what else we call a vet? Someone that has been in the military. So cousin such and such. And you could introduce somebody that you know that has been a vet and make a critical connection. And you can talk about that. Another thing that could also mean vet is when we're checking it out. So I'm vetting, or that person has been vetted, or I have to vet that person. That means checking out that everything that they say is correct or appropriate. So that's another definition for vet. But let's say this is a veterinarian or a veteran, and we say vet for short. Vet. Let's put this back. And we'll say vet. Let's find it again. Vet. Nice. Let's say you didn't have magnetic letters and you had Play-Doh. And this is another benefit because we lost our, how is this? Oh, this is an N. Or maybe an H. An N. This has another benefit because we get to do another activity with this. So where's N? Where's S? Where's T? Where's K? Where's E? Where's the V we just went over? Right? Let's write vet. V. E. And do you remember what a vet was? We said it could be two different kinds of people, and we could also say it's one kind of action, and you can talk about it. Now I want you to take your N or your N sound and pick it up. And then you will have them pick it up and put it in a ball. Now let's take your E sound and pick it up and put it in the same ball. And you can have them do it with the same hand. Now let's take your V sound, which is your V, pick it up and put it in the ball. What about K? Do you see other sounds that you know? S. Yes. Now this is helping your child's fine motor skills. And they already did that, and they recalled the information from before when you went over the word vet. So now you've worked with Play-Doh, letters, sounds, recalling. If let's say you're not doing manipulatives and you just have a marker, circle N, underline T, circle E, circle S, underline V. Now you're following directions, and now you've just done that. Now let's write vet. V, E, T. Let's write set. S, E, T. Let's write tent. E, N.